Love is not breathlessness, it is not excitement, it is not the promulgation of promises of eternal passion. That is just the beginning in love, being in love, which any of us can convince ourselves we are. Love itself is what is left over when being in love has burned away, and this is both an art and a fortunate accident. Those that truly love have roots that grow towards each other underground, and when all the pretty blossoms have fallen from their branches, they find that they are one tree and not two.
Olivia and Dean are two unique individuals that decided to have a humanist ceremony because they felt it reflected their beliefs in loving and respecting one another and the world in which we live. Olivia told me that seeing Dean's face and being around him makes her happy, and she positively glows every time she mentions his name. Dean said that Olivia is the kindest and most caring person you could ever hope to meet, and she's beautiful, both inside and out.
Dean, thank you for coming into my life 6 years ago when I was least expecting it. Thank you for being my #1 supporter and for showing me what it's like to be loved unconditionally. Thank you for making me laugh every single day, for letting me be my complete self without being judged, and for helping and guiding me through everything. You're my best friend, and I cannot wait to also call you my husband. Thank you for choosing me to grow old with you. I love you forever and always.
Olivia and Dean, you've chosen to exchange rings as a symbol of your never-ending love for one another. These rings are a permanent reminder of your love and the promises you've just made here today. Each piece is made precious simply by you wearing it.
I, Dean,
Accept you, Olivia,
as my wife.
I, Olivia,
Accept you, Dean,
as my husband.
as my husband.
Olivia and Dean, you're holding the hand of your best friend. Those are the hands that will work alongside yours as together you build your future. Those are the hands that will love and cherish you throughout the years. Those are the hands that will celebrate with you when you feel happy and comfort you when you're sad. Those are the hands that will give you strength and support when you need it. So, as your hands are joined together now, may your hearts always be. In front of your families, friends, witnesses and myself, you've exchanged rings and made your promises to each other. So therefore, it gives me great pleasure to hereby declare that you, Dean and Olivia, are now husband and wife. Dean, you may kiss your bride.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Achnagairn Castle. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Scott, I'm Dino's older brother, and it falls to me to give the first and best man speech. It's safe to say that we've grown up to be the very best of mates, and I'm very proud of all you've achieved in your life so far. From football, or for buying your first house with Olivia, and I couldn't be prouder to call you my little brother.
I, Dean William Laurie, choose you, Olivia Eleanor Ross, to be no other than yourself, loving what I know of you, trusting what things I will discover. I will love you unconditionally and without hesitation. I promise to be open and honest with you. So I guess I'll start by letting you know that it was me that reversed my own car into a wall and dented it.
I can't believe that!
Although I was placing the blame on you.
Oh my god! What else are you lying about?
I promise to try my best to go to the toilet before bed when we've been out drinking. I stand here today making the easiest decision of my life in becoming your husband. You're my best friend and I feel so lucky to have you. I love you.
In late July 2016, Dean contacted me and asked to meet. And having been through this once before with Andrew and Joanna, I was pretty certain I knew what it was about. Anyway, we met at the beachfront in St Haven, outside Auntie Betty's, and under Dean's instruction, we had both had our Find a Friend switched off, as he knew that Olivia would find it strange that he and I were having an ice cream together. Seriously, Dean, you are a great credit to your parents and your family, and I genuinely can't think of a better person to have as a son-in-law.
Thanks, Donald. I knew it would always be hard to follow Donald's speech, and I was right, I could hardly follow it. But, Alison and Donald, thank you for raising such an amazing, clever, talented, independent and inspirational daughter. But this day is not about Joanna. So I'll continue. You've given me the best gift possible, and that is the gift of your stunning daughter, Olivia. And I thoroughly look forward to unwrapping that gift tonight.
It's been an incredible honour to be part of your wedding. You're a great guy, a great friend to me. You have a very, very loving, generous, and couthy, caring nature that I don't believe everybody in this room gets to see all the time. I'm very fortunate to have seen it. I messed nothing up. But I'd like to propose a toast to friendship and to the groom himself, Dean.
It's an absolute pleasure to have you all here today, from our closest family, best friends, friends of friends, acquaintances, and it's good, Jamie Ballantyne, you could make it as well, mate. Where is he? There he is. Now, on to the woman I can happily call my wife, Olivia Laurie. I only gave thanks to the bridesmaids for getting you down the stairs today, because making you look as beautiful as you are genuinely doesn't need anyone's help, as I know everyone will absolutely agree in here.
Your mum and I are very proud of everything you have done. Playing the violin at primary school, delivering babies as a trainee midwife, and having the determination to start your own successful business are just a few to mention. Olivia is a perfect young lady who we are very proud to have as our daughter, and I'm sure Dean will also be equally proud to call his wife.
Couldn't do the speech today without mentioning the beautiful bride, Olivia Eleanor Laurie. Donald touched on it earlier. You came into this world sucking a dummy. Fast forward 25 years, nothing's changed.
Sorry.
And I'm going to end this speech with the words of John Lennon, and all you need is love, and you guys have it in abundance.
Olivia, I can see how happy you've made my brother over the past 6 years and how much you have changed his life for the better. You guys really are perfect together, especially with a law school too. They say that you don't marry the person you can live with, you marry the person you cannot live without. And I think that sums up you guys perfectly, and I really am thrilled for you both.
We're 1,000 miles from comfort, but as long as you're with me, there's no place I'd rather be. As long as I am with you, my heart continues to beat. It's easy being with you, sacred simplicity. As long as we're together, there's no place I'd rather be.